I always end up like streaming until 1 in the morning, and then even if there's anything to cook, I don't have the energy, so I usually like wolf down a sleeve of Ritz crackers before I go to bed or something. Terrible habit. Don't be like me. Now then, I'm going in sight unseen. Hopefully this isn't underwhelming. The second volume of the Ultra Box was incredible, so fingers crossed that this is just as good. There's no new song. The little dings. So do I seem to be reacting to stuff like as it happens or before? I couldn't really tell whether it was properly delaying my microphone. I feel like it may not be. Whoa! Oh! Like, did I did I react once that started happening? The wiggling? Oh my god. Okay. R. A. Right? Okay. Cool. So this just explains how to use the Ultra Box. Oh my god. This is just telling you how to navigate the menus, but the guy in the suit. Oh my god, this is already good. You like that that moon in the background? By the way, I don't remember a similarly amusing moon in a volume 1 or 2. What this is it was a hack-in. This is where some of the nudity is, right? If I'm not mistaken. Anyway, this is like a pack-in with a magazine. So it's... I know there are like examples of this that other people have heard of, but the only one that I can think of off the top of my head is Lenny's Music Tunes. It's like Lenny's Music Tunes. So it's not like a game so much as like Princess of PC Engine. And she's dead. Look at the cross. No, the intro is not as cool as last time. Oh. Oh my. Reverse cube. Yeah, okay, so, like, Club Ub? I guess it's UB, like, Ultra Box. Oh, baby! Alright, this is, like, the funniest thing to me. So... Oh, wow, yeah, we could enter a little lottery, too, but... This is Rusher Kimura's When You Wish Upon a Star. So this is like, what's the thing where you got like signs and you read like the future using it or something? Astrology, right? Astronomy is the one where you look in a telescope. So Rusher Kimura is like a wrestler. So this dude reads your damn horoscope and gives you like advice in romance or in your career or whatever. And so this thing in the parentheses here, Otoshidama Duket, this right here. Otoshidama is like New Year's money, so like it's like a Japanese. I feel like the game's a little quiet. I'm gonna give it 1 more decibel. So like around New Year's in Japan, you'll give kids gifts, of course, but the main thing that you give them, I think, is money. In like nice, fancy looking envelopes. That's called otoshidama. So when you see this thing, oh, there's not a K at the end, but what this means is there's like a lottery number on this, so you can somehow use the Ultra Box to enter a drawing for like a prize. So like teachers will give their students postcards to celebrate the new year, right? And obviously if you're a teacher, you're responsible for like dozens of kids. So you can't give even a small amount of money to all these kids. It's impossible. So what you do is you give them postcards that have this like lottery number on them. And you like listen to, I don't know, some radio broadcast or maybe watch some TV broadcast on New Year's Day. And the like postcard that you get from your teacher as opposed to from your family doesn't have money. It has a chance to win money. So that's just funny that there's the New Year's thing. あなたも清田くん. Sure. This, if I'm reading this right, which I'm not, it's you too are Kiyota-kun, so I don't know what that's about. This is like a library of all PC Engine games that are available at this point in history. The premiere volume of the Ultra Box, this was really cool. It had like hints for all the games, and like that stuff is still in here in volume as of volume 2. But they're like a little less thorough with it, and it's like a little less cool. So hopefully they step it up. I don't know what the hell that says. Something. Let's start with the thing I can't read that says B. Yes! Yes! This was just the credits, wasn't it? This was just the credits. This is actually useful information, though. Yeah, okay. So, that's what that is. GG, time. Oh, wait, do you want to see the intro, since you missed it? There's, like, really nothing to it, but it's kind of funny when it goes into attract mode, so to speak. Yeah, so it's credits in this context. This is the same song from Volume 2. But check out what it does, Rusty. I think they like just figured out how to do that in the office, and they're like, we have to put this in Volume 3. Gosh, so there's this speedrun aggregator site called Speedruns Live. I signed up for it like 5 years ago to do some races, and it's like opt out, not opt in. So if I don't have that tag in my title, it'll put my stream on the front page of Speedruns Live under the assumption that I'm speedrunning. So, now then. That's the credits. So I guess we want to read right to left, which makes some sense. This is episode 2 of Kusto, which this was where my Japanese listening comprehension really failed us last time. It's not going to be any different this time. It's not just the audio quality. Part of it is me being out of practice. This is like a serialized visual novel. So it's cool. It did have surprise nudity in volume 1. So I'm glad we set up this delay this time. Oh, yeah, I get it. Well, I appreciate your asking. I do think there'll be, yeah, there we go.
大遺跡ジャゾームが出現して3年の歳月が流れた。しかしこの大遺跡は何の解明もなされぬまま軍によって管理され、一般の人々は近づくことはおろか、その存在すら知らされてはいなかった。
Yeah, I'm terribly sorry. This is way over my head.
局地戦から飛び火した戦火は瞬く間に世界中を駆け抜けた。大遺跡ジャゾームの出現を目撃し、唯一生き残った民間人ロイス・イー・グラントとその娘セリアは砂漠の町フリゴールを脱出後、数十マイル離れた港町プロネイアに身を隠し、もう一度ジャゾームに近づくチャンスを伺っていた。
Oh, okay.
やがて戦乱は収まり、世界は平和を取り戻したかのように見えた。
Oh, wow. A lot happened in that first episode. The world peace was shattered. So I dipped real early in this last time because I was a little embarrassed at how poorly I was keeping up with the Japanese in it. That was part of it. Epitaph from the Pale World. Oh my God. But also, we got surprised by nudity in it. So I was like, well, we'll come back to that after I figure out how to delay the source. It turns out it's easy. Yeah, no, apparently episode 1 goes wild because they... So, what I remember is the main character, who's not this, I have no idea who this is, was like some old dude. And he and his daughter were at like an archaeological dig. And the archaeological site suddenly got like seized by the military. And then there was a shower scene, so I moved on. But apparently after that shower scene, they like took over the world or something. Yeah. Right, yes. Okay. So, what he says is like, I can't believe I'm alive and I'm setting foot on solid ground. It's like a dream. This is Gilbert J. Durham. Yes. Is this guy's name. It's like Duramu. Ah, he's chasing something that fell, presumably from the sky. I don't know if that was that like prism kind of thing in the opening cutscene, but apparently it was around this town that he saw it fall, or that he heard it fell or something. But there will be time to worry about that later. For now, I better find a place to lay my head. This is the whole issue. This is why I can't translate in real time. All he's doing is looking for an inn, but reflexively I try to work it into something that would like work well in writing, which takes a lot of time. Yeah, Durham with an H, I'm sure you're right. Yeah. I have my finger on the cut to another scene. How would you say Nakappoi? It's like country-ish, right? So it's like, well, it certainly isn't a metropolitan town, but it's got a certain bustle to it. Oh, not a Portopia clone. This is, you know what this is? This is karma. I'm gonna show you why. I need to retreat to the Mexican Runners Twitch channel for just a second in order to do so. I promise it'll make sense in a little bit. Featured by Clips, Top, All. I know this got clipped. I don't remember the title of the clip though, and of course TMR has a bazillion clips, so Control F. Chaos. Dr. Chaos. Dang it. I'm not gonna find it. Maybe someone else has the video on hand. I won the Mexican Runners raffle to pick his NES Mania game. And the game I picked was Dr. Chaos, and he was like really excited about it at first. And yeah, it is just interpreting Neural Fault. And with interpreting, you wouldn't worry about, you wouldn't agonize so much over the little nuances and like try to give it a narrative voice. Like that just wouldn't, it's not a good idea. And unfortunately, I just sort of do it. It's force of habit. But anyway, he thought it was great. And then the thing about Dr. Chaos is it's a platformer, but then it has first-person sections like the Goonies 2, which unbeknownst to me was a game he hated. So he was just shattered as soon as it switched to the Goonies mode. And that's what just happened to me. I hate Portopia clones. I'm gonna look around. Just a sec. I do want to have my dictionary in hand because I don't want to say something stupid. So basically there's a lot of shops around. It seems like a rather prosperous town. That's when he looked around at the area. Now at the people. Ooh, Usankusai. Yeah, alright. So, like, kind of mixed in there, peppered in there with the ordinary folks are some shifty-looking characters. Did you find it? The Dr. Chaos clip? That's what just happened to me. Is it just the clip, or is it like the whole VOD? Because the whole VOD is like 6.5 hours. In his words, it was 6.5 hours of pure pain. Now I will look to the sky. Nice weather today. Great. Now to the ocean or to the beach. Same word. Can't see it from here. I'm just trying to like... I'm trying to find the like the progress to like, or the trigger to progress in the game. I was starting to say the progress to trigger in the game. Yeah, that's what I hate too. So basically, Honainaka. Yeah. So what he's getting at is that this town was spared from the horrors of war, presumably in the cataclysm that happened at the end of Cousteau Episode 1. This is peace itself. Okay. Still good weather. Oh, really? So now can I move? Oh, okay, yeah. I had to exhaust all the dialogue tree options before he could go find an inn. I hate this shit. All Portopia clones do it. Hey. Hi there, Strazy Snake. That might be... You might be giving me too much credit. But thank you. We'll say Japanese reader. Enthusiast. Maybe not expert. Look at this character. Hey there, mister. You looking for a place to stay? So this is what would you do with Sabis Manten? It's like, you know, Mayan's cheap. It's got all the creature comforts. I guess that phrase was on my mind because of earlier. Come on in. Oh, now I can ignore her? Oh, you like the that? It's in character as this asshole, whoever this is. I could just ignore her. That would be horrible. I can look at the woman or at her inn. I'll start from the bottom. Oh. It looks as if it could fall apart at any moment. But I bet that means it'll be cheap. Now I can look at her. Oh, that's misogyny. I don't like this guy. He's not her type. God, other way around. She's not his type. But what does he know? I'm asking her about this service, these amenities I alluded to earlier. Let's see. So, the services he's asking about. I don't know if you know what he's... I feel like I don't need to translate the Japanese for you to understand what they're getting at here. Yes. Apparently I'm correct. Although Chris speaks Japanese probably better than me, so not a good example. Oh no. Now they're just like doing the Konami code at each other. Unbelievable. This is all bleeped out. They're discussing something very filthy. He called her Oba-chan, which is like... It's... I don't know a good English analog to it, but like, if you're speaking to a woman who's, let's say, in her 20s, most of her 30s, you would say like, One-san, something like that, if you don't know her name. So he calls her Oba-chan, which is a little like, he's guessing she's like at least 40, probably older. And she is offended by this, of course. Granny is too strong for it. Granny would be like Oba-chan. Totally different. Hanashi ni naran. Look at this fucking face. This is so good. I'm screenshotting this. Hey, Clage, you came in at the best possible time. Does everybody mind if I summarize what we're doing here for anyone who's sticking around with the hey there. Welcome everybody. Everybody, do you mind if I summarize what we're doing here for anyone who's sticking around with the Clage raid? We just started. This is a multimedia CD that was included with some video game magazine in December 1990. Late December. Very close to New Year's. In fact, there's like New Year's fun stuff on this CD. So the first one was just like ads for PC Engine games and everything. The second one had all that. And it had the first installment of this like serialized visual novel. He does kind of look like Tenchi. So I skipped it because I'm actually speaking to you on a 3-second delay. And the capture is also delayed 3 seconds because there were some surprise scenes that you shouldn't stream on Twitch. Now that I have this delay set up, we're kind of mashing our way through this visual novel here. It's short, to my knowledge, but it's like a serialized story. So, Duke, do you have the summary of what happened in Volume 1 of this? it's it was a whole thing. This professor and his daughter were on like an archaeological dig, and some sort of like, I don't know, alien thing got excavated from the ruins. It like ended up like bringing a calamity upon the earth. So I didn't catch much of it. Duke might know more of the details because he went through it a little more slowly. Yeah, that went full Giger. I didn't see any of that because as soon as there was nudity, I was like, well, I'm out. Anyway, so back to this. You haven't really missed anything in the story just yet. This guy just got off the boat. He remarked that it was like a dream to be alive and setting foot on land. So I assume that he must have been at war or something, because that set off a war. There's been a war going on in this whole thing. Well, yeah. And so now he's looking for an inn because something fell out of the sky. I assume he's talking about the, like, Giger alien thing around this town. So this place wasn't destroyed in the war like a whole lot of the world was. And he's haggling with this woman to try to get an inn or a room at an inn. But I'm pretty sure you don't actually stay at her inn because this last option here is to ignore her, so... Anyway. Okay, yeah. So we're moving on and not staying at her inn, I guess. God. So I'm not going to tell you what he said there. He's not being kind to this woman, I'll say that much. Yeah, the size of a whole country? Okay. So, this woman's like, hey, you there in the hat. You care for a drink? He's like, now this I could do, I guess. So we have the same options here. We can look around at the inn and at the woman herself and then ask her questions. How old are you? 18. I don't have to translate that for you. All right, look at her. And the inn. Ah, okay. So it's too rich for his blood is what he's saying. He's gonna blow through his lodging funds if he tries to stay at this ritzy place. Even though he would love to slobber all over her. Oh no. So he's asking if there are any happy endings at this inn. Yeah. This is what they do for bleeping this out. They were negotiating, sex when discussing the last inn that he might stay at, and it had all these glyphs. So this is what they do instead of bleeping stuff out. She doesn't even know what he's talking about. He goes, this is getting nowhere. So ignore her. He's like, sorry, maybe when my wallet's a bit fatter. Wate. What's wate? Wate no restaurant. Wate. Anyone? Chris, do you know this one? Oh, huh. It's, white? Interesting. So, this is just a first-person pronoun. Oddly, it's one that I've not heard. It's, I guess, It must be regional or something. Yeah, it's Kansai Ben. So yeah, he's got like a regional accent. And he's inviting us to patronize his restaurant. I think there might be like actual gameplay in a little bit. I'm just going kind of slowly because I kind of have to for this sort of thing. I can't just spit out English translations, you know? He says he's like a monster. I'll try to speed it up because I'm pretty sure there will be more interesting stuff here. He's like, well, the restaurant seems nice that's to say nothing of its proprietor. Proprietor is the word, right? For someone who runs a restaurant. Is this your place? That's right. I run it. Wait, is that what he said? Fuck. Hang on. Well, we'll never get to see it again. I think I may have mistranslated that. We'll have to live with it. So he asked the same question that he asked the first two people, which is like, so do you offer any, you know, service around here? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. He started to, and he's like, nah. He's holding off because, you know, it's run by a guy who he finds repulsive looking. Well, bye. Sorry, pal, I'm not hungry right now. Hang on. Okay. So, this guy's just mad because he thinks that our protagonist here is making fun of him. And then he's like, oh, okay, so you're broke. Well, that ended well. No, that's actually me you're hearing, Mint. The ghastly cry. So this is like, hey there, good looking, is what she's saying. He's like, well, we got a tomboy on our hands. She's like, looking for a place to stay? Why don't you come join me? I'm sure you'll like it. All right, look, her. Well, she's not my type, but I'll take her over that guy I was just talking to. The inn. Seems like as good an inn as any. Would you say hotel? I can't really tell when this is set. It's really strange, isn't it? I like it, but it is kind of unusual looking. Okay, yeah. So now we can ask her like real questions, not just like, so, is this a secret brothel? So I assume this is like actual progress in the story, so that's good. So first we'll ask her about the town. He's like, this sure is busy for such a small town. She's like, yeah, it's always been nice here. I've been living here since the day I was born, and it's never changed. But, so now we need to ask her about the town again. But what? Hey, thanks for the follow. There have been some scary characters around here lately. She's like, don't worry about it. It's not your problem. I don't know, she addresses him as Okyak-san, so it's sort of like, hey, look, you're my customer. I'm not, I'm not trying to bother you. It's a little difficult to capture that nuance off the cuff, I think. So, how much is a room here, lady? Or sister? It's funny. Okay, it's 30 rupees a night. Every won and every nyan both work. Hamlet, no, Jesse, I have not. Sorry, I'm on that 3-second delay, so hopefully you're still here. Hamlet, hang on. Hamlet PC Engine. It's not even turning up on a search. I've not heard of that one. Anyway, grain of salt, I'm good. How are you? He's like, you couldn't. Hey, thanks for the follow. He's like, you couldn't turn that 30 rupees down a little bit, could you? I remember how you say this in English. You go, I couldn't talk you down a little bit there, could I? Thanks for the follow. That's the rare notification, and it just hit twice in a row. Talk me down. This is pretty cheap for this town. For 30 rupees is pretty cheap for this town. So, this here is like, think it over. 3 in a row. It's happening again. This happened once. Streamlabs like probability calculation is screwed up. So one time we had the rare follow alert go off 14 times in a row. So oh yeah, it's easy to mix those up. PC 98 and PC Engine. I see. So he was like, you know what, I think I'll pass. And she's like, all right, but there are no other inns in town. It does have a PC 98 look to it. He's just like, what do I do? And he's like, I don't know. And she's like, why are you even worrying so much about this? He's like, all right, room for one, come on. And then he's like, hey, she sure is bossy. Oh, I didn't hear that. Like, I heard it, but I didn't, like, listen to it. No, they were trying to get him to stay at their inn. Chimpira. What's this? Hoodlum? I feel like I've heard this word before, yeah. Chimpira A. Hoodlum A. Okay, so I'm pretty sure what happened is these guys just bumped into her. And so the Hoodlum A here is like, hey lady, what do you think you're doing bumping into a guy and not even saying hello? Rapscallion, that's good. Wait, Celia's here? Is the guy, who's the guy with the ponytail? Celia is the professor's daughter. They didn't really like communicate that with like, oh, I get it. Never mind. I thought they bumped into the girl running the inn, but no, they bumped into this is probably the professor, and Celia is definitely the professor's daughter. So these are the heroes from the first episode of this. Yeah, and then she's like, you bumped into us. So at least I interpreted that correctly, that nuance. Yeah, Royce. Royce was her father, right? He's just trying to de-escalate. He's like, I'm terribly sorry. Fucking, I know this word. Yeah, I don't know. It's like she doesn't back down, you know? It's like my daughter doesn't know how to back down, that sort of thing. Really, yeah, there was just a little bit of gameplay in the first one. Can you search for episode 1 and see if it says there's any gameplay? Do you mind? Because I'm curious now. Because if it says the same thing about the first one, there was gameplay in that, so there may be gameplay in this one. Failing that, at least it's kind of interesting. Okay. And then she's like, Dad, don't apologize to them. He's like, is that anything for a lady to say, Miss Celia? How would you put this succinctly? It's like, I don't see why I should be ladylike in front of these scoundrels. Wastrels. What's a word for loser that sounds period appropriate? Okay, yeah. So there might be some really minor gameplay. There wasn't much, so I'm not expecting too much in that department from this. And he's like, so how do you say this in English? What he's saying is, in English, the way you would do this, you'd be like, you must have gotten that from your mother. So he's like, who do you take after, you know? Does that make sense? Ah, Gil is our kind of Indiana Jones guy's name. He goes, Not bad, little lady. Oh. Well, hang on, get out of the way. Old man, have we met before? Oh, okay. So I guess they're backing off. So this is Rapscallion C. He's like, hang on, I need to read ahead to be sure. Oh, okay, yeah. So, Rapscallion C here is like, well, maybe we should stay out of this family squabble, and then I forget what A said because I have a goldfish brain, but then Rapscallion B says, well, I suppose if you apologize, we can move on. We can go on our way. So they're trying to grope her as a way so that she can make it up to them. She's like, get your dirty hands off of me, you filthy paws. And then Royce goes, now no violence now. Danny. This is some kind of like really nasty word that she's calling them. Ticks. She's calling them ticks. You like country bumpkin ticks aren't even my type. And then she gives him the bear. That didn't go over well. If you were curious what that might sound like if voice acted poorly, it would have sounded like that. That's a really good emote. Holy crap. Do I have that one? Is it tier 1? Yeah, I've got it. Sick. I've had that this whole time. What gives? He's like, all right, little lady, I'm here. Don't worry. Naya onore wa. He's just like, mind your own business. 俺は平和主義者なんだが. So I don't think 平和主義者 is exactly pacifist, right? It's someone who pursues peace. Yeah, okay, it is a pacifist. So yeah, okay. So he's like, well, I'm a pacifist, but I suppose I can make an exception for you. And then Royce is like, no fighting. Fuzaki agate. You probably hear that all the time when Clay just playing Yakuza and stuff. I really do love old anime. Crazy Snake. Here's the thing, I'm a feminist. Teme nanimonda. I forgot to translate it, I just said it. That's not helpful. Who the hell are you? And he goes, me? Ningen. Oh, okay. So, this is something that comes up every once in a while. He said nanimonda, which is like, what are you? It's not exactly who are you. So he goes, me? I'm human. And then he throws a knife into the wall by him and then punches him. That's what they're saying. Yabe kono yaro. That's not, I'm not translating it. The whole point is to translate. I'm sorry. This guy's bad news. He's no ordinary fella. Remember DDR used to say that at you? You're no ordinary fella. It's not a pun. He's just, so what he's getting at is he's like, well, I'm a pacifist, but I could kick your ass. That was the nuance. The VA work is stellar. Well, he lost him. Now what? Did it crash? Wait. It crashed after all that. We'll never know how this story ends. Oh well. Just when it was getting good. I didn't really want to do that for the whole running time anyway. Alright, if anyone's stuck around with the Clage raid, I want you to see what this game does at the title screen, because it's pretty funny. Yeah, I may need to emulate, I guess. I feel like we should go back and just do Kusto like that, without worrying about the rest of, check this out! Whoa! Without worrying about the rest of the contents of the Ultra Box. Like, maybe when these are all done, just go back and translate the whole thing. Part 1, Part 2, however many parts there are. Making of Dorayaki Questo. Dorayaki is like, you've seen it. Doraemon really likes it. From the anime Doraemon. This is the making of Dorayaki Quest, which, like, is a play on Dragon Quest. Because Dragon Quest is, of course, Dragon Questo, right? So this is a play on that. We're looking at the making of something I've never heard of. This CD is just full of stuff like this. That is disgusting, what that guy just did. Oh, I guess the other guy agreed. Yeah, what is dorayaki exactly? It's dorayaki. I know I never had it. I like looked it up and I saw it and I'm positive I've never eaten this in my life. This right here. It's full of red bean paste. You know, I never really got into red bean paste even when I was living in Japan. Naruto? You mean? I don't really do that on purpose, Crazy Snake. I'm finally getting back into the habit of saying Akuma instead of Akuma, for example. Orewa aru game director ga RPG Dorayaki Quest o. I'm doing it again. I'm not translating it. Oops. So this is a semi-documentary about the making of Dorayaki Quest, which doesn't exist. So this is like a parody of like a documentary about the making of Dragon Quest or something. Well, it would be Golki. Mikasayama. Okay. Oh, is this... Hang on. This is like a celebrity tie-in or something? Dorayaki Ongaku? Maybe? No, I guess not. It's actually not all about comics. Korone? What about it? Right, yeah, it's a multimedia CD magazine. Did you not see the first two of these, Crazy Snake? The first one was a long time ago. The second was kind of recent. Oh, that was too loud. Oh, I don't want to do this kind of gameplay again. Can I just mash and we'll not worry about translating it? Aisatsu nare nare shiku suru. Let's do that one. So, rather than politely introduce ourselves, we're getting buddy-buddy with him. He's like, don't you talk to me like that. Do you have any idea who I am? We've got to improve his mood now. I have to do this. I have to do this. In order to win this guy back over, we just complimented his shiny forehead. Mazuizo. Oh man, he's like, well, that was a sore spot. Now what do I do? Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, you can like go back in the conversation tree, I guess. Okay, all right. So that's funny. To talk our way out of this, we're trying to claim that we weren't talking about his shiny forehead. We were talking about the picture behind him. Oh, I wasn't upset or anything. Well, that worked. So, yeah, so what's going on here is like, this is like a music label or something? Like I don't know the term for it. It's like a music production company, and I guess they're making a game. Which, that was really common at this point. Oh, thank you, Lorigami. Have a good night. Kusto had some. I was just going so slow that we didn't hear much of it. But yeah, this does seem to have more density of voice acting. It's probably not very long. Oh, okay. This is Pony Canyon? Like a parody of that? Or are you just saying, because Pony Canyon wasn't the only like music label that got into game development around this time. Victor, of course, did as well. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't have the energy to do this. I'm just gonna macaw this up and mash through it. Interesting. So the question is like why they decided to go into this market. I can't do this anymore. I'm tired. Sold out. Oh no. See, 3 seconds wasn't quite long enough, but you didn't really see anything. We're resetting now. I need to go into studio mode. There we go. The first. All right, I know how to operate this delay now. All right, well, first sign of nudity we get out of there. That's the goal. So that was neat. Princess of PC Engine. I have to know what this is. What? Okay. Hang on, I need to look up these kanji. This is like a name, right? Is this, Sugimoto Die, I think? I don't know, I'm so bad with name kanji. Sugimoto? Yeah, that's right. Sugimoto Die is this girl's name. Miss Lilia. I guess like Lilia from East? So yeah, the topic here is, the debut of Miss Lilia Sugimoto Die. Miss Lilia Sugimoto Die. She was born from a new media, an all new idol. 'I can't hear the... She said something about Lilia from Ease? Hang on. Okay. Okay. Alright. So, what she said, what this writing here on the screen is not what she said, but it was drowned out by these chiptunes, so hell if I know what that was. I'm turning this down just a touch. Yeah, she's alive. Probably. This is, they're talking about Lilia, the character from the hit, I almost said soft, the hit game Ys, who captured the hearts of gamers all over. Sugimoto Rie was chosen to be Miss Lilia. In other words, like, she's a real girl who's just like Lilia from the game. She wasn't 10 then, she was in her 20s, surely. There we go. That's not it. I saw 1973 and I was like, see? But no, that's 1,873 people. Excuse me. Bit of a reading fail there. So yeah, they accepted 1,873 entrants, I guess, on March 26th. So she was born in 1974. Yes, she was born in 1873, of course. Oh my gosh, what is her sign? Seiza. Hang on. Does anyone know this sign offhand? It's like heaven something. If I know this middle kanji, I'm like totally blanking on it. I don't think I know it though. It's easy to get these ones that are like a bunch of simple radicals like mixed up with each other, so just a sec. 5-stroke radical, yeah? I'm doing this the easy way. What are the zodiac signs? Libra? That was... I was about to ask. You think it's Libra, Ragadon? Yeah, okay, thank you. Thank you to Strazy Snake. And Claire. So yeah, she debuted on August 21st. Her hobbies are looking at pictures. That probably means like painting specifically. Same word. And touring art museums, as well as writing stories and poems. Also, her blood type is B. What did I say? August? I did mean July. I'm sure I didn't say July, but yes, I meant it. Huh. No kidding. So she was in like, what is this, like a golf? What is it? Dokokai. It's like an enthusiasts club, right? Oh, please. I assume you would just call this a golf club. Yeah, an association of like-minded people. So she was in some sort of golf circle from years like 1 through 3 of middle school. If I can read if I can read between the lines, she probably came from money. I don't think a lot of people are playing golf in middle school unless they're a little bit on the rich side, so. And now, if you want to join her fan club, I think you need a time machine first, but take a snapshot of this and write that down. Neat. So this is an illustrated guide to pretty girl characters. So we've got Valis, Yuko, Varuna. Is this Valna? How did they translate this again? Chamu. Well, you know, if you got a time machine. Then from Cosmic Fantasy, we have Saya. This is a game I skipped because it has a lot of not safe for work stuff. From Ys, we have Lilia. From Tengai Makyo, we have Tsunade. Is she I don't mean to judge, but she's like too cartoony and like kind of Popeye looking for anyone to be like into, right? Like into? Anyway, then from Sol Bianca, we have Feb, April, Jarny, June, and Mayo. So here's Capiko. Wait, B. Who told me her name was Capiko? It's Capiko with a B. From Shubibin Man. And then we've got Momo from Wonder Momo. Valkyrie from Legend of Valkyrie. I'm reading it. This is... Oh, okay. I don't know if anyone remembers. This was a CD, like, Portopia clone that I played a little more of than I usually do for these games. Called, like, The Legend Through the Looking Glass. So, I don't remember the name of the Alice in Wonderland book that has Looking Glass in the name. It's, like, Through the Looking Glass, I think. And in Japanese, that's Kagami no Kuni no Arisu, or Alice in Looking Glass Land. So if you take that and you just replace Arisu with Legendo, you get this title. So it's like the Legend Through the Looking Glass, sort of. And this is, it looks to me like it would be like a name like this in French. Mireille? Is there like a French name that kind of looks like this? Alice Through the Looking Glass. So Legend Through the Looking Glass would be how you'd translate this title, I guess. But that's what this character's from. We actually didn't get far enough to see her. Oh no. We have to do all this. All right, let's start from the top. Okay, yeah. So that's her name. All right, let me turn the volume back up. I think I had it about there. Oh, really? All right, from the top, we have Yuko from Valis. Surely by AV corner, they mean audio-visual, and not adult video, which is another meaning of AV in Japanese. Can you give me just a second? Okay, it's safe. But I had to know. All right, we'll do this again. I can't hear this narration over the chiptunes. I'm so sorry. There's a severe audio balance problem here. Data. This is gonna be like her. Yeah. Her measurements and stuff. キリッとした目元にインディゴブルーのロングヘアがポイントだ。So, how would you say キリッとした目元? Kiritoshita. Yeah, she's really skinny. Memoto means what I think it does, right? Yeah, it's like the area around the eyes. If I had to guess, Kiritoshita Memoto is like, think Sailor Moon. You know how in Sailor Moon, Sailor Mars has like kind of like sharper looking eyes? Just the way that they illustrate her her eyelashes, you know? It's stylized in a way that looks a little sharper and like more mature than like Sailor Moon, or certainly Chibiusa. I think that's what they're saying. So her charm points are her kind of sharp eyes and her indigo blue long hair. I see. She's the only person who can wield the sword of Valis and is the hero. In the human world, she lives as like an ordinary high school student. Oh. Boy, she has a hard life, huh? I'm not gonna translate all this just because there's gonna be tons of this shit, so. Her, her policy, which there would be like motto in this case, is that justice always wins in the end. Neat. Dancho commento? What on earth is this?
普段は普通の女子高生。寝るときにはちゃんとパジャマ着てたりで、なかなか生活感があっていいな。そんでもってアクションシーンではあのコスチュームでスライディング。ひょっとして足すり傷だらけだったりして。
That's funny. So he drew like a little power polygon. I'll tell you what these points are. The one on the top is cuteness. On the right, the upper right is power. Lower right is meja. I don't know what that is. it would be major. I'm gonna have to look that up. Give me just a second. Lower left is fashion. And then, whoa, what is the upper left? Give me just a sec. Intelligence. Oh dear. Hey, thank you for following, Crazy Snake. Yeah, a PC Engine branded ear horn, that would be nice. Meja. What is this Meja? I don't know this, I think. I'm lost at what this lower right part of the polygon could mean. Here, I'll show you. I just looked at it on a Japanese to English dictionary. If I wanted to be more thorough, I would actually look at a Japanese to Japanese dictionary. That takes time, so let me link this. Measure. Oh, measurements. Strazy Snake, you're a genius. That's what it is. Yeah, okay, for when the measure is good. So that's figure. Think of it like figure. God, that makes so much more sense. Thank you. So yeah, the like Ultrabox editors drew a little power polygon of misogyny for us. Soft introduction, Valis 3. Valis 3 wasn't the first game Yuko was in, though. On this system, there was Valis 2. This is just an ad for the game, really. Shin Nihon. Yes, I was. Now to read about Valna. Oh, this is like punishment for having speakers or headphones. Yeah, Varuna, sorry. Data. She's a lot shorter than Yuko, right? Wasn't Yuko like 5'3"? 156 cm in feet and inches. It is... yeah, 5'1". Oh, the words are boring. Let's look at let's look at the polygon. Yeah. I really wish I could hear this, but the chip sound is drowning it out. I wonder if I went into an emulator, I could probably just listen to the CD audio. If I wanted to read, I'd go to school. All right, well, Valna didn't really perform too hot, especially in the measurements department. I think she has a point of fashion over Yuko, though. Chamu. Chamu's name was Char in the dub of this game for some reason.
魔界の貴族の娘チャム、父を殺したラムス王の復讐するため優子たちと一緒に戦うんだ。
Alright, now for the data. Same height as Valna, but slightly skinnier, I think. I'm sure all of these, now that you mention it, I'm sure all of these measurements are like totally impossible, yeah. Cham is cool. Alright, whatever. Let's see how she did on the polygon.
やっぱりチャムっていうかこの方だよね。
How did they all score so low on intelligence? Even Valna, she's a magic user.
瞳はどうなったのなんていうのがチャームポイント。バリステレイの3人娘の中では一番人気なんじゃない？可愛いことが3っていうのは低いぞ。
Alright, cool. Now, Saya from Cosmic Fantasy. I didn't even touch this game. I just skipped it straight up.
惑星の王伝説の勇者ティタニスの末裔で銀河魔法を操る美少女、それがさやちゃん。普段は控えめな女の子だけどユウと一緒に元気いっぱい戦うんだ。
I'm gonna stop reading these. It's just ogling. She uses galaxy magic. I thought that's what they said in the... I agree, Fiskbit. The power polygon. I heard the voiceover say she used Ginga Maho, which is galaxy magic, and it's like, surely I'm mishearing that, but no, it says it right there. So I guess that would be like space magic or something.
ゲーム中で見せてくれた
What？
シーンもなかなか良かったね。みんなもそう思うんじゃない？実の兄は風のシルク。お兄さんといい妹といい理系家族だね。髪の毛紫色だけどヘビメタじゃないよ。
Well, we're learning a lot about Ultrabox's editors. I guess Saya here is really their type. Lilia from Ys. I expect her to be a heavy hitter.
PC エンジン界のナンバーワン美少女キャラクター。
The,
清楚な装いに素直な女らしさが
the number one pretty girl character of the PC Engine library is what they said.
あんまり考えないかもしれない。綺麗なドレスを着てみたいとか、そういうこと全然思わないって言ったら嘘になるけど、でもさっぱりした格好の方がやっぱり落ち着くから。皆さんはどう思います？
This song is, well, it's good, but it's not the song I thought it was. I highly recommend anyone who has an interest in the Ys games and hasn't gone back and played the old ones. The PC Engine version of Ys 1 is so good. It's incredible.
イースのナンバーワン美少女。PC エンジンの女の子キャラの中でもアップの顔が一番大きいんだ。このシーンは30インチぐらいの大画面で見るとか、液晶プロジェクターで隣の家の壁に映すとか、いろいろやってみたいね。それはそうと、病気が治って本当に良かったね。
I guess she has like Nappa power levels. Nappa from Dragon Ball Z. That's about what that looks like. The power polygon is fascinating to me. Wait, I need to see the game. Ys 1 and 2. I cannot imagine how cool it would have been to play this in 1989. Max Intelligence, yes. Saya from Cosmic Fantasy did. Tsunade. Tsunade is the same one that if you watched Naruto, it's like based on the same character from the Legend of Jiraiya. So
細かいことにはお構いなしっていう脳天気少女つなで人生のポリシーはなるようになる10代の発言とは思えないんだけど天外のナメクジギャルつなでですよろしくお前何か怖がってねえかほら斧だって持ってねえしリボン今日は
the face is probably meant to be slightly evocative of a slug, because Tsunade has like slug magic in the legend that Tengai Makyo and Naruto are both based on. Well, backing out of those measurements quick.
美少女っていうか個性的
Are we sure that Meja means what we think it means? Because how could she have that maxed out?
殺伐とした戦闘の中でもホッとするよねちょっとガサツなとこあるけどいい子なんだよ
Hey, FaZe. Well, that's Tsunade. Now, moving on to Soul Bianca. This game sucked. This is like a Dragon Quest ripoff. There's an anime of it as well, I believe. They're all named after the months. So this is Feb, April, Jarni, which is like January, I suppose. June, and Mayo. Mayo. But Mayo means mayonnaise. So she's my favorite because they called her mayonnaise by mistake.
PC エンジン界に睨みを利かすソルビのウェブネー気取ってる割に結構大ボケかましてくれそうな魅力たまりません私を選ぶなんて可愛いとこあるのねボイヤ今日はお姉さんがいっぱいいいこと教えてあげるわよ
You know, in the interest of time, not just because I'm sort of uncomfortable with like looking at data of like fictional measurements of fictional women, I'm gonna stop going into this because the load time is long on it. Just look at the introduction and the polygon.
性格はちょっとのんびりしてるのでリーダーシップはエイプリルが取ってるんだ
So she's like a Shoto,
ゲーム中では
like Ken or Ryu. She's well-rounded.
23歳って設定なんで美少女っていうのはちょっと語弊があるかもね
Hey, FaZe. Okay, now then. The Hulk Hogan of the group. Oh, yeah, no problem, FaZe.
ソルビアンカの影のリーダーエイプリルとんがり優等生の典型って感じかな
割とわがままな姉妹をまとめ上げるのは立派彼女が宇宙海賊ソルビアンカのリーダーなんだ可愛い子度が4可愛い子っていうかなんだろうちょっと違うような気がするけど
The lowest int score was Yuko, I believe. Yuko or Chamu from Valis, I forget which one.
女乱暴って感じのジャン気は荒そうだけど
What the hell is Soul Bianca? What is Soul Bianca?
私のことが知りたいっていい根性してるじゃねえか
It is exactly that, FaZe.
男は花から勘弁だからね
Oh, I'm sure they did not. X17.
言葉遣いが乱暴で男勝りなキャラ
It's tempting to go for that, Fu.
姉妹でしょなのにみんな結構違うじゃない一体どんな家族構成なんだろうなちょっと興味津々だなワクワク
Imagine that, because the game is awful. Here's June. I think I can understand the way that the editor's minds work. She's gonna score high on Kawaii-sa, which is the top score, or the top point. And maybe on Meja. No, we haven't done the fan art yet. Oh, I'm not right.
このタイプって他のキャラに生まれて
But she really,
この子はよく頑張ってるんじゃないかな。ビデオ版なんか見ると
she's real smart.
のはうるさそうだね。
And now for Mayo. Alright. I'm still trying to psychoanalyze the editors. She's gonna have a high score in Meja. And in Kawaii-sa. Oh, I got my finger over the switch scene button. No, we're good. Well, that happened. No, I can't. I don't understand these guys at all.
なんで名前違うんだろう。ソルビ5人娘の中では一番人気みたいだね。僕のやってる月日の有楽画廊でもソルビの色が一番多いんだ。いつもキャッチャーしてて何にも悩みがなさそう。
Alright, whatever. Soul Bianca sucks. The less said about that, the better. Now for Kyabiko from Kaizo Chojin Shibibinman. Shonin. I always forget. I told you the emphasis was on the bean. I didn't hear a word of that. The chip tunes are too loud.
元はその
Power
人だったのにいきなり改造されちゃったかわいそうな子。でもそんな不幸な境遇の割には名前通りキャピキャピ言いながら戦っているところを見るとこの体結構気に入ってるんじゃないかな。いろんなゲームにゲスト出演もしてるよ。
Yeah, isn't this cool? Let's check her data. I'm curious. Aha! Surprisingly tall. What is 165 centimeters in feet and inches? Once in feet and inches. 5.4 feet. That doesn't really help me. I guess that would be about 5'5", yeah. The other two, the top one is cuteness. Lower left is fashion. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's surprisingly tall because you would expect all these shoujo characters in 1990 to be like tiny. Here's Wanda Momo. Just kidding, it's Wonder. There's a good joke. I have my finger over the switch scenes button. Wonder Momo is like just this side of Naughty. Huh. Well, that's a whole bunch of stuff I don't want to read. I actually would like to read this, but it would take hours, you know? There's so much text for so many characters. Wow!
わざわざ宇宙から来てくれたもの。普段は超ミニでの激しいアクション。おまけに PC エンジンでは水着まで見せてくれちゃってサービス度も満点。 刺激とも言えるこのサービスはひょっとしてモモの住んでたロリコット星では当たり前のことなのかな。
I think that is the lowest score on that particular axis, right? The diagram, that is a power polygon. It covers their anti-air options, their ability to use meter effectively. Their grappling game. So yeah, you would. Pretty close.
ジャンプするたびに
She seems to be at like a 6 on power, in
このワル
fact.
キューレに強力なライバルが出現。宿敵ブラックワルキューレの人気も最近急上昇なんだ。頑張れワルキューレ。サンドラも見守ってるぞ。
Okay, so I'm gonna start at the very top and go clockwise for you. Ashen Circle. The top point is cuteness, power, measurements, which means figure, fashion, intelligence. So you can see Valkyrie is just like S tier. This is Mireille.
魔女ガーナによって水晶玉に閉じ込められていたミレイユ。通好みの結構ケダケなキャラクターなんですよね。
Does she have a prehensile bow in her hair?
ミレイユです。顔がでかい？今三頭身がトレンディーなのよ。ホットケットの。ねえ、自然が大好きな君。私と一緒に緑の中で遊び回ってみない？
She might be.
レジェンドっていうとノリピーなんだけど、それ以外にもこういうサブキャラがいたんだよね。この子はガーナによって水晶玉に閉じ込められてた村長の娘。ノリピーの影に隠れてちょっと印象薄かったかな。
All right, are we out? I think there were like... No, okay. All right, so... Oh, man, this is our, like, compatibility test. We're gonna find out which of these pretty girls of the PC Engine we should date. Oh, no. Hold up. What do you think? So this is asking if we prefer CD-ROMs to cue cards. Always the first thing I ask on a date. Yeah, we're gonna say yes. Come on. Aha. Here's the question. When it comes down to it, it's not a girl's face that makes her beautiful, but what's inside. We're gonna say yes to that. Ahaha. So, this is like, when you're handing over your ticket to the worker at the station, and you happen to accidentally touch, presumably her finger, your heart kind of skips a beat. Yes, no. I'm saying no to this. I don't get shy at like accidental touch in that way. What? Oh, no. Of course I don't. I'm just gonna Google this real quickly, but I think this is like you've experienced like something supernatural, like a supernatural phenomenon. Yeah. No. I've never seen a ghost before. No. Ah, ha 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 ha. Yes. You remember I looked up Kachiki earlier? Kachike, whatever it is. So this is like you get along better with a girl with a stubborn side, you know? What? Huh? Obatarian? Obatarian. I don't know this word. It sounds like an English word, but I can't imagine what it is. Obatarian. What? Gaki ni iradachi o oboeru. Oh. Wait, did I say oboeru? Yeah, I did. So this is like you find pushy old ladies less annoying than little snot-nosed brats. I'm gonna say no to this. Yeah, it's just a word, apparently meaning ill-tempered middle-aged woman. Hmm? Oh. What? ひいきにしているところがある. What? ひいき? Excuse me? Oh. I see. So this is like just like you have a favorite game developer. Did it really? Adok? It's a compatibility test, Fire Mountain. We're finding out which of the pretty girls of the PC Engine is for me. I'm answering this as if it's me. Anyway, do I have a game developer that I know? What? Okay, this is something that really only makes sense if you're a native Japanese speaker. Boo gets it. Salmonella-kin という名前はどこか可愛い. Salmonella-kin is like salmonella. So this is like you find there's something cute about the name Salmonella. I can kind of see it because it's got Ella at the end, right? It's sort of like a diminutive. I could try, Fu. Here we go. Valkyrie. All right. Neat. Well, I'm going out with Valkyrie from Legend of Valkyrie. What the hell is this? Oh, God. This is the devil's own puzzle. Satan himself developed this game. You see this? Luckily, you can back out. I wasn't doing that. That was doing that all by itself. Shuffle. Oh, menu means go back to the menu, not, yeah. I'm playing the slots. Oh, I won something. What? This is cool.
ドルとは一目惚れってやつだったの？
なに突然、もうまったく。
いや気にしてる連中が多いんじゃないかと思ってさ。タイプだったんだろう？
年の差を考えない存在なつなぐであった。
タイプとかで好きになったり、人をね、そういうことはないから。
そう？あたいなんかはこうぬめっとしたいい男だとまずいいとかあるけどね。
ぬめですか？
そう、ぬめが大事よ。リリアだって誰でもいいってわけじゃないでしょ。
それはまあ。
ほらじらさないで言っちゃいなって。
果たしてリリアの男性像とは。次回緊迫。
I didn't really get a whole lot of that, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, whatever. Let's get to the fan art. This was neat while it lasted, but how do I leave? Hello? Oh, you have to hit select. I forgot about these. The stingers, or the... What are those called? I guess stingers works. Well, Princess of PC Engine was fascinating. This is Kamen Victor. Takeshi's... Pink Adventure. This is probably like a romance-themed thing. It's also, it's only in the left speaker. That's true on my end as well. So... Alright, I'm just gonna try to figure this out. Victor in China. Oh, it's the worst shmup I've ever seen in my life. Oh no! It's like a click and play game, dude! Oh man. No! It is kind of Amiga-y. Yes! Oh, I thought I was invincible. Yeah, so I guess Victor Entertainment must have published the magazine that Ultrabox ran in, right? And that's why the Dorayaki Quest thing was about a fictional, like, oh, cool! About a fictional music publisher turned game publisher. I don't think Shining Force was out yet at this point. I can't say for sure, but... You know, this isn't the deepest shmup I've ever played. It's not exactly Hellsinker. It's just the girl again. Oh no, but she's kicking my ass, for one thing. Yeah, okay. We might not play this all the way through. Oh, it's Tetris blocks! Because it's Russia. And she seems to be becoming less clothed the more we fight her, so this one, I might just take the game over when I game over. Anyway, things that are described as momoiro, which is like peach colored or pink, that tends to mean sexy. So, knowing that this was Takeshi's great sexy adventure, I'm not too surprised that it appears to be perhaps moving in a not safe for Twitch direction. We'll see. It's getting a little... it's getting a little questionable. I'm on a 3-second delay. I can cut away if it proves necessary. Oh, give me that. Yeah. It is deeper. It is deeper than Great Blue. What did you say? Better than Deep Blue. Yes. Is there a dog lady? This is terrible. Just throwing that out there. Oh no. Huh. Victor in Fantasy. It's Valis! Right? That's Yuko. Isn't it? I mean, it's not literally Yuko, but that's clearly like what they're playing off of. Oh dear. I've taken too many hits. I'm not gonna make it to the boss with full HP. That's not good. Okay. Just get to the boss. There we go. Oh no. She's killing the crap out of me. They just forgot how to fire, I guess. They had to reload. They don't do anything. Well, this is the first time I've won one of these Tom and Victor mini games. There was like a crappy like platformer on Ultrabox 1, and then Ultrabox 2 was like a terrible driving game. Oh yeah, this is by Game Arts. I forgot. They did the other ones too. Alright, well, that was there. Yeah, it's not a real video game phase. Alright. Reverse 3. What is Reverse 3? Oh, what? Yes, I need an explanation. Okay, I accidentally went back. Yeah, multiple people were credited for that. Game Arts wasn't like established yet at this point. Oh no, it's lights out. How does this work? This is one of those puzzles that there's like a simple algorithm for solving, isn't there? I made the Purina logo. Forget this. All right, John Boxu. This has the fan arts, I believe. And then Club UB. I don't know what that is. That's probably entering to win prizes. Yes! John Box. Yeah, all right. Okay, yeah, these are the prizes you can enter to win. Let's find out what those are.
ウルトラボックスプレゼントコーナー。君の欲しいプレゼントをハガキに書いて送ってね。
So this is just you enter to win all this crap. None of these have been especially exciting. Ew, you could win Avenger. I will be right. No, and actually, I hate to tease, but I know I just said we were going to do the the fan art. Why don't we end on the fan art, actually? We can look at the horoscopes real quick. If that's all right. So this is highly amusing to me. Yeah, it was a pack-in with a magazine, I believe. It was like quarterly or something. So this is the funniest thing to me. This is When You Wish Upon a Star by Rusher Kimura, who is a famous Japanese wrestler. So this is horoscopes, and I guess you can enter to win a prize as well.
いいかお前ら、ラッシャー木村の星に願いをのコーナーだぞ。
But it gets too loud in between the voiceovers. All right. All right. Let's get my horoscope. Well, I'll be damned.
彼女のいないお前は毎日の通学で顔を合わせる女の子に注目しろ。
That's actually too loud, isn't it?
彼女の方がお前に好意を持っているから。さりげなく話しかければ すぐ交際スタート。
I see. Well, basically said that I'm a hit with the ladies in so many words. Here's this.
交際運が高まるこの時期は電話をかけまくって一人でも多く友達とのコミュニケーションをとっておけよ。お前を力強くバックアップしてくれる素晴らしいプレーが見つかるはずだ。
Well, that's cool.
を控えているお前は目標を高く持って頑張れば合格確実。
He went off script there. It wasn't in the written thing. I didn't think hitting 2 would cancel that in midline. I'm sorry.
全然違う話だが俺の
Uh-oh.
レターの宛先は全日本プロレスなんだよ。
Cool. Well, that's neat. My lucky color is yellow. My lucky number is 3. My lucky place is fashion building. So, if you could direct me to a fashion building, please. Yeah, it's so lucky, yeah. Someone give me a sign. Not Gemini, we did that. I want someone to get their horoscope done here. Just one. We did like all 12 of these last time. It gets old. So Scorpio? That's not this one, is it? It is. It looks more like a lobster to me. Scorpio it is. Links, I'll get back to you.
やばいな。この時期のお前はちょっとやばいぞ。妙にイライラするし、特に2月に入って体調を崩す可能性が高い。
Huh.
無理せず、黙々とノルマをこなすように心がけるんだな。
Interesting.
親への口答えもほどほどにしておけよ。
He goes off script at the end. So there's like extra stuff he throws in that's not written down, and I can't make it out because the sound balance is all screwed up. But yeah, this isn't disastrous. He's just saying, Doke, if you plan on taking a time machine back to 1991, particularly around February, you're gonna want to be careful about your health. So, and apparently you're gonna be oddly irritable. So just keep that in mind 19 years ago.
彼女の心変わりであっさり振られてしまうお前が見える。さよならのわけははっきり言ってお前のぐちぐちしたその性格だな。
Oh goodness.
彼女のいないお前は片思いの子がいても告白はもうちょっぴりと先に伸ばせ。今迫っても振られるのがオチだぞ。
Huh. Well, as far as romantic fortune goes, apparently in 1991,
やばいな。
whoops, apparently in 1991, you get a different face every time you do this. Look at this.
彼女
Oh, no, not the tongue. There we go. In 1991,
振られてしまうお前
you're gonna get dumped owing to your grumbling personality. No idea if this is true. It's just what Rusher Kimura is saying.
お前のぐちぐちした
And
その性格だな。
supposing you're single,
彼女のいないお前は
even if there's someone you're carrying a torch
片
for,
思いの子
you might need to wait a while for them to, or you might need to wait a while before you let them know. Because if you try right now,
今迫っても
you're gonna get turned down.
取られるのがオチだ。
So, be careful, Adok, in 1991, when that rolls around again. And... Oh.
俺も
Woo! Ashen Circle, you got me good. Alright, so, your lucky number in 1991, 10?
虫だよ。
Really, like at the beginning of 1991. Lucky color, brown. Lucky place, the aquarium. So, get in the time machine, go to the aquarium, wear a brown shirt. Yeah, I wasn't gonna get. Yeah, thank you, Bridgewater. I'll try to not drag it out too long so you can catch up in the VOD. Oh, really? All right, I know we wanted to see other fortunes. Hit me up on Discord on the server if you really want to see them, and I'll find a way to stream it to you. It's getting late here, so. No, Phase. Oh, what is Anata mo Kiyota-kun? Anyway. Looks boring. Oh my god, it's so loud. Oh, this would be a good, like, BRB screen. Oh, that's kind of nauseating. The spinning heart. Oh no! Was that it? What? What? Huh? I'm just trying to catch them when they're lined up. Oh, whatever. I think it said when they were lined up at the top and I glossed over that part. Probably when they were all glowing, if I had to guess. Yeah, I did by hitting select. Yes. Yes. The Guide to the PC Engine Library, Volume 3. All right. Let's look at CD-ROMs in the action genre. Made by... what's that one company? Messiah. Where are you, Messiah? God dang it. Go back. Where are you, Messiah? There we go. There we go. The ring. This is Eguchi Note, right? Is this just, I suppose this is just the writer's thoughts on it? So this got the Ranma game. I don't know if you remember that one. It was a really janky action game that crashed when I was fighting the second boss, maybe the first. That got 3 stars in whatever magazine this is, so that's cool. They seem to like all the same stuff about it that I did, actually, which is that there are a whole bunch of cutscenes and the voice actors are all, you know, the same as the TV, so that's cool. From last stream? Was that really that recent? This is just a, like, rundown of the game. Yeah, you know, wait. Oh yeah, let's check out Hot Game. This is cool. These are like previews of games that are gonna come out soon. I hate these kinds of racing games. Retro racing games where you have to like buy your car and kit it out and everything. No. This actually looks like kind of sick though, as these games go. That would be cool. Fake games, what Ashen Circle means is games that were advertised but didn't get released. It's a Duke Donuts term. I assume everyone here is familiar with it, but it's hard to say. Dun, 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 dun. Huh, it's just a preview of one game. I know the like hot game section on one of these, I think had previews of like 4 or 5 games. It was really sick. So yeah, you know, yeah, stuff like Yeah Beavis 2. That would be a fake game in the Duke Donuts parlance. Yeah, I was afraid of this, but generally the effort of the Ultra Box has gone down over time. So like the Rusher Kimura fortune telling, what is it? Horoscopes got hit the hardest, I think. They had like custom animations and stuff in the previous one, and in the first one, a whole bunch of like shots of him posing like a wrestler, you know. And they're putting less effort into it. That's a shame. It's also kind of inevitable, I think. Ultra Box. Let's find out what Club UB is. Yeah, that was Zero Chimp of some kind. Yeah. Club UB. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too surprised. All right. We're checking out Club UB. Oh, I don't care. Cool. All right, whatever. They're gonna see us again in Volume 4. This is just a whole bunch of like hitting on girls stuff. Okay, now we can do the fan art. This is where I need to have my finger on the switch scene button, right, Mortis? Because you looked at this one and there was some naughty stuff in it, if I recall. All right, let's look at what's Gagland and Theme Park. Oh. What? Oh. That thing that I moused over and I just went, oh, and kind of laughed. Yeah, okay, these are... This is stuff that readers sent in. Yeah, it is the English word for fornicating under consent of the king. Have you ever heard that? That's supposedly what that means. It's not, but all right. I believe this is like the top 10 fan arts they got. That's what it was in the last one. The Jan Jan Box Award.
90年に見てるやつも年越してから見てるやつもどっちもありがたがれよ。では早速部門賞の発表からいっちゃうぜ。遊学画廊デジタルからはドラゴンボールのイラストを送ってくれちゃった東京都のペンネーム孫悟空だからだ。すっかりほのぼのとして心が洗われちゃいますね、こういうのは。
There's Goku. Does he ever actually ride around on
神奈川県のカラマラン2号。
Shenlong?
これは何ですかね。隅っこのゆで卵がいいんですよ。
Oh!
なんかわけわかりませんよね。いやいいんですよこれが。さてギャグランドからは北海道の松岡弘則に部門賞を送ってしまうぞ。こいつは結構起承転結のツボを心得ててですね、意外と硬いやつかもしれないな。松岡どうだ、硬いかおめえは。部門賞にはビクター特製グッズを送っちゃうぞ。中身は届くまで内緒だ。続いてすごい職人肌大賞準入選の作品を発表しちゃおう。ウィン。
Alright. Who, Goku? That's Kid Goku. He's different.
まず
He's
は
younger.
うんこ看板の写真を送ってくれた新潟県はペンネーム父の肖像。こんな看板そばで写真撮っててうんこ踏んじゃったりしそうですね。にょって。次はエッジゲームみたいなキャラをオリジナルで描いてしまう
This might be. Yep. No, it's fine.
今日やるからもっともっと
Little. I jumped the gun a little bit there. This is from an ecchi game, apparently.
喜んでいいかいまいち疑問だっていうやつ。こいつはこれからの季節腹巻き代わりに重宝しそうな優れもんかもしんないぞ。さあ続いて入選作品を発表するぞ。入選は準入選より当然だが偉いんだぜ。
More than I needed to know.
これはインパクトがありますね。パワーの人を送ってくれた
It's the look on her face.
宮本光です。
I shouldn't laugh at
すごい
someone's
ですね
fan art.
春安子でしょうかね。
It's the look on her face, though.
おっと入選がもう一人。何でも Q&A のコーナーから焦げたハガキを送ってきた茨城県の関根仁さん。43歳だからさん付けだぜ。これでみんな見返してやれ。入選の商品はヘッドホンステレオだ。いい音楽をじゃんじゃん聴いて気合いの入ったハガキをまたまた送ってくれよ。さあ次はいよいよお待ちかねじゃんじゃんボックスすごい職人肌大賞グランプリの発表です。
Oh man, I've been sitting for too long. My back's hurting. Here's the Grand Prix. I believe this was the like top 10 fan art they
グラン
got.
プリはズバリこいつだ。イースのイラストを送ってくれた福島県は
That's
立
kinda
花
cool.
あすみ16歳。なんか
This
もう
is from
自分の世界に
Tachibana
入っちゃ
Asuka.
ってますねこいつは。いいぞいいぞ。
Look at that, she got a
グラン
boombox.
プリの商品は豪華 CD ラジカセだ。これでお前も一部屋一台 CD ラジカセの野望に近づいたことだろう。
Nice. Oh yeah. Just showing all the submissions they got that won
気合が入った
prizes.
作品があんまりなかったんで
Yeah,
先を選ぶから
there's the
な
cat.
んかに震えたぜ。じゃんじゃんボックスは年中無休24時間営業。じゃんじゃん作品を募集しているから手を抜かずに毎日でも送れよ。
Oh really? Okay. I feel like we need to rip that sound. The guy going John John books. Like super deep. Oh, it's super loud. Oh, excuse me. I had it turned up because the voices were important. All right. This, I believe, is the fan art gallery. Yeah, here we go. Expect to see a lot of Namco's Valkyrie. The whole lot of her. All right, we got that. We've got Sorcerian. That's cool. By Jupiter. Oh, this is Kanagawa Prefecture. Hiroshima Prefecture. I can't read this person's name. too much kanji. This is where I need to be careful. Okay. Cross Media Club. What's that? So, Mortis has been ripping these for me to put on my sign-off screen. I haven't looked at the fan art from Volume 3 at all. And we maybe can't find Volume 4. Who the hell is this? Whatever. Group C. I don't know what this is. It looks a little bit like a car from Dekoboko Densetsu, but that game was really new at this point. I don't think anyone would have sent in fan art in time for it to appear on this. Was that Dai? Download. Seems like Download did a... Seems like Download was pretty popular, yeah? Yeah, there's Goku again. Look at him go. Ah, there's older Goku. This is the hero from Dragon Quest IV, I guess? True, that's true, Ashen Circle. No one would have cared about Dekoboko Densetsu is the thing. It's shovelware. Wonder Boy 3 Monster Lair. The dolphins, dude. That cracks me up. Ah, this is Sakurambo from, Is he from Urusei Yatsura? He's from some Takahashi Rumiko manga. I forget which one. What is this? Torio-samu? Sama. Mu. That's how you can tell I need to go to bed. I read something right and went, that can't be right. Misread it and then read it correctly again. What is Torio-samu? We'll never know. Oh, this is Elgaim. Elgaim has a really good opening song. If you're really into old anime, I highly recommend the song. Here's Cosmic Fantasy. That's that same girl that completely broke the tier list. This is the Legendary Axe 2. This fan art is pretty cool. No, a lot of these are not PC Engine related. There's like Dragon Quest art and stuff in here. Because this was just a like video game magazine. It wasn't specifically a PC Engine magazine. This CD that got packed in, you could only play on a PC Engine CD though. All right, I have my finger over the scene switch. Oh. Remember I was like, oh, she's from like an ecchi game. I don't, because I don't know these things, right? I missed the word originaru. So this person is working on their own porn game and sent art of a character from that game in. My, naughty indeed. Here's East 2. Who's that? 3. East 3. This is Elena. I can't read. Elena from East 3. That's a game that's coming up really soon, I think. And I'm really looking forward to it. That's probably going to be a full playthrough. F14, who cares? What's this? Whatever. Oh, this is cool. Oh, it's Patlabor. All right. There's been a lot of Patlabor fan art in the Ultra Box. This is like the 4th piece. Did Victor or JVC like... I don't know what the term for publish is when you're talking about video, but did they video publish it? No, just Chocobo. Like a chocobo from the Final Fantasy. There's no E at the end. Akane-kan. Supposed to be Chan, I guess. There's another Goku. The waves of power radiating from him are sick, dude. This is so good. My sincere hope is that some of the people who submitted these are gonna like somehow stumble on the stream and go, wait, do you have volume 2 that I can go back and find their art? Hey, wake up, push play, how are you? You missed pretty much the whole thing. I cannot sing this song at karaoke anymore. I will blow out my voice. Is this pre-Z? Yeah, I guess it is, because it doesn't have the Z at the end. Huh. What is this? This is cool. Tabi no hajime wa egao de. What on earth is Tabi no hajime wa egao de? Does anybody know? Oh, it's Namek, okay. Here's more Ys. Oh, this is the one that won the prize, but it's like way lower quality. Remember? Tachibana Asuka, Asumi, sorry. She got like a boombox for this, didn't she? The title of this, Power Girl. Yes! Yes, it's the Ultra Box alien! Oh, I've been hoping for art of this guy for a while now. Yeah, I guess some of the color palette is being used for the decorative frame, right? So they can't use as many colors for this. This is Akane, right? I think? Because she cuts her hair, doesn't she? Or something? Whatever. I don't really know this manga very well. Oh yeah, this is one I skipped by mistake. I don't have it. Meikyu no Elfine. This is like Elfine of the labyrinth. Gold teeth. There's Adol, the coolest character in video gaming, pretty much. What? There's like some cut and paste going on here. Like some of these... This is like a mistake, right? This image was narrower and... How did they do this? Well, whatever. This is just pretty girl, is what it says. Does anybody know how to read that family name? It's like Godo or like something. Anyway, Kiichi is the person's first name. Aha, Ramma, but in the bunny outfit. Does this happen in the manga, or Takahashi just liked to draw her like this, right? Yeah, Goto Kiichi is the person's name. This is Yuko from Valis. I guess, is that Megas? Huh. Oh, this is 5-Star Stories. It was submitted by Kamui from Tokyo. What's 5-Star Stories? It's really famous. Doesn't it secretly suck? Wait, What do you mean after a wisdom tooth extraction? Are you are you reading my mind? Do you know about me and Namma and the wisdom tooth extraction? My cousin, my brother gave my cousin all of his manga, so she went from having like a couple volumes of Pokemon to like all of Mazen Ikkoku and a bunch of Namma and a whole bunch of stuff. I think I gave her some of my stuff too, but I was a lot greedier about it. And oh, the Yuko pick. Okay, well, funny you mentioned wisdom tooth extractions because when I got my wisdom teeth taken out, I like bounced back from it instantly for one thing because you can tell from my personality I have a big mouth, and so they just yanked them right out like it was nothing, and sent me home with steroids. I think I took like one of them, and that was it. And I got like a slushie from like a bubble tea place, and I had that, and I watched some of Yawara, the judo anime. Very good show. And then my cousin came over to check in on me because everyone thought I was going to be like out cold, like sick, you know. And she brought Namma, and we watched some of that together. So there's a link between those two concepts in my head, Namma and wisdom tooth extraction, and you just happen to bring it up. Really weird. Anyway, back to... You all came to twitch.tv to hear about my wisdom teeth. Yeah, that was me, basically. Night of Dragon. What's that? Is Night of Dragon like a thing? We're getting sketchier. Tenshio Kurao. This is Destiny of an Emperor. Destiny of an Emperor? First of all, it got a sequel, Tenshio Kurao 2. I don't know anything about it, but I don't know if you remember, there was a Strider manga, I believe, in addition to Strider being a game. And it was like this thing Capcom was doing where it may have been just specifically with Motomiya Kikaku. They like partnered up. So they were doing like multimedia marketing pushes. So Motomiya Kikaku created the Strider Hiryu character, and they simultaneously worked on a manga and on the arcade game and the NES game all at once. So it was an effort to create these multimedia franchises, just sort of spin them of whole cloth and throw them at people. Destiny of an Emperor is actually the same. So that's neat, right? By the way, Tenshio Kurao is like to devour the heavens and earth. That's what that means. Somehow that became Destiny of an Emperor. He sucks. Konami. I can't really identify all this stuff. I mean, I can see the Moai head, but for the most part, this is so low res as to be unreadable. That's a shame, because I'm sure all this shit is cool. That's neat. That's good fan art. Good job, G-Dama from Aichiken. Yeah, Simon, right? The long-haired guy, kind of in the dead center. But I mean, what's the rest of this? Goemon must be in there somewhere because he must be, but... Yeah, it is. Isn't that cool? Ah, speaking of Lum, there she is. This is titled Namu-chan no Watashi ga Ichiban. So, Watashi ga Ichiban is a line from the song. Cosmic 2? What's Cosmic? Huh? I don't get it. This is untitled. I guess it's just a picture. I bet a lot of these were... Because I did this with Nintendo Power. People sending in their game concepts with art and going, you should totally make this. And And they're like, thanks for your interest. And they send you a t-shirt and print your letter. Urusei Yatsura. Yeah, it's really popular. I love it. And I have not seen all of it. That's interesting, the 5-star stories story. All right, now. There's Valkyrie again. This is Valna from Ys 3. We're getting closer to... Aha! I found something. Oh, huh. It looped. I'll be damned. This is fan art. This is fan art. Did you see it? Did I not switch scenes in time? Hey, Princess Za, thank you so much for the raid. Unfortunately, I just wrapped up. I can tell from your username, though, that you have wonderful taste in video games. So yeah, well, that's why we have the delay. So if you don't mind, I'm going to turn off the delay on my capture card before we finish up. This was fan art that was sent to a magazine that was published by Victor JVC, I believe. A magazine about video games. And they threw it all in this CD-ROM that they packed in, I think, every quarter, basically. So the pack-in CD is called Ultrabox. The magazine is some other title, I forget. Unfortunately, they've been getting less good as we go on. So Ultrabox 1 and 2 were really fascinating. These are more just kind of like mild curiosities. The thing that got hit the hardest... that's figure, right? Like short for measurements? So, the thing that got hit the hardest, there's this section where Rusher Kimura, a professional wrestler, reads your horoscope. This has been in all of them, and this was easily the most phoned in one. So, 80% of the screen is taken up with this frame. So, you just, remind me, someone wanted Capricorn? Which one is that? I think Capricorn was the next one, right? It was Link's Winters. I'll show this off and then we can go. I'm sorry for the poor time relative to your raid, Princess Zai. I appreciate it. Which one is... Okay, bottom, number 2, this one? Yeah? This is Capricorn? So, this guy's a pro wrestler. He's a big deal. And he reads your horoscope. Oh. All right. All right. Well, things were looking good for you in 1991. Link's Winters, first quarter 1991. Basically the strange pressure that you've been feeling until now is going to be lifted off your shoulders and you're going to feel great. And so long as you don't forget to trust others, trust in others, things are looking up for you. That's what this says. Oh, Gunstar. Gunstar. I think that's new, right? No, never mind. I'm only just now noticing all the 1-year subscriber badges. I thought you had an older one. Yeah, so it looks amazing, but like, I'll show you what's wrong with it. So I'm gonna hit 2 and it'll cancel out of it, right? And then when I hit it again, if I keep doing this, it'll re-roll the picture. it's just picking at random. It used to be in the older ones that there was like a specific picture for every fortune, and like there was a whole routine. At one point, these involved like intros. So there were parodies of other pro wrestlers, and it would like play a parody of their intro music, and it was like wrestlers you would have heard of, you know? And now it's just like most of the screen is just this frame, and they know the audio balance is all out of whack, so they just write the fortune out. And like, you don't get custom images for your fortune. Woohoo! Thanks, Cloudy. I'm actually just on the way out. Thank you, Nelson Dubois. I'm cutting stream like pretty much right now, so you're not missing anything. Oh, okay. Oh, that's funny. So, if you were taken in 1991, Lynx, you would have done well to go skiing with your girlfriend. Which I guess it's assuming that you had a girlfriend specifically. And it would supercharge the voltage of your love. And be sure that your ski wear is orange. Now, if you weren't taken in 1991, then what is Haisha Fukatsen? That's like what am I? The words I'm looking for. Hang on. Haisha Fukatsen. Fukatsu. Then there's a word for this. Oh, yeah, all right. Here we go. Yeah. A practice amongst ladder competitions that allows participants who failed to meet qualifying standards by a small margin to continue in the next round. In other words, if you were single in 1991, you would have done well to try to patch things up with your ex, starting by calling her. She's waiting to hear from you. But anyway, as much as I would love to just play this all night, I'm really tired, so I gotta call it here. Work is actually upset with me about something too, so I'll figure out what that is. You're gonna hear audio glitching briefly. I'm sorry about that. There's that. I hope you had orange ski wear. Sign off. So, this, if you've ever been curious where all this stuff on the outro screen comes from, Mortis ripped all of this. So, this comes from the first two Ultra Boxes. I'm going to add the Ultra Box 3 art. Beginning on Saturday, if I remember to. Yeah. I'm not too surprised. Let me see. If you're here specifically for PC Engine, that comes back on Tuesday. That's every Tuesday. Thursday, I just do whatever. And I've been streaming most Saturdays, but I don't really have plans for the other days, so I'm gonna raid the Renaissance because he's playing Super Castlevania 4, and the title is Steaming Mad Stream. So I have to know how it's going. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. I'll see you on Thursday. Have a good night. Thanks again for the raid, Princess Za.